Hi guys, welcome to another live stream. Um, I'm just gonna wait till some people come on and then we can start to chat about YouTube or Blender or any questions you have about my channel and different stuff like that. So I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes to see if anyone comes on and then we can get the ball rolling. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Marshall Walker, and I run the channel, obviously. But yeah, so I have some new info for you guys. But I will wait just a minute to see if some more people come on, and then that way I can share it, and you guys can ask questions about it. So, let's see. My hair is like all crazy because I just got out of the shower. Look at this. Terrible. It's like a mile off my head. Anyway, so no one has come at the moment. So hang on, let me just do a couple quick things and then we can get started. I hope you guys are excited because I am too and cannot wait. But let me see. Just a minute, let me check a couple things and then we can get the ball rolling. Okie dokie. And let me see here. Okay, so yeah. No, this isn't like too close. I'm trying not to bump it that much. It's so hard not to bump the computer when you're talking because you're like, hello guys. So anyway, I actually posted a video today. It was actually a premiere. So I hope you guys watched that. You guys can check it out. Actually, let me put a link in the comments real quick. That way you guys can go check it out if you want to. So I'm going to do that, but I put a video out, and this has been my first premiere, which was kind of fun to see how it worked. But no one showed up at that time and watched it during its premiere, which is fine because it's like 5 minutes or something. But it was just a beginner. It was a beginner tutorial for Blender, and so yeah, so that's what it was. It was the part 1 of a 2-part series, and I just want to share that with you guys in case you want to watch it. So I have a link here. There we go. So you guys can watch that. You can also check out my video on, well, you can't check it out now, but on Friday, I'll be releasing a video on what kind of software I use for post-production in video editing and graphics and doing all the cool stuff that's on some of my videos. And I might do one next week if you guys are interested enough. That I'll do one about how I make my thumbnails. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I'll have a link to it. Or I'm sorry, put comment below. I'm sorry. So make sure you guys comment below and let me know if you want to see that. So yeah. Also, my how to find free 3D models with no account or payment, that has been my highest viewed video, which is crazy with 39 views. I know it's not a lot, but my channel is small with only 19 subscribers. Actually, the funny thing is, guys, I'm going to tell you, is that this morning I checked my analytics and I went to my subscribers and I was like, oh my goodness, 20 subscribers. I was like, that's so awesome. It was like a big milestone. And then like 2 hours later, it went back to 19. So that person must have not been interested enough to further subscribe in the channel. And yeah, they clicked off. So or unsubscribed. So that was kind of sad. Here, let me tilt this. Yeah. So that was a little disappointing, but it's okay because I'll get more in the future. I've been getting a steady rate so far of about, I'd say maybe 3 a week. I guess that sounds about right. Well, I've gotten 8 in the last 28 days, so that's about like 2 a week, sort of. That's about the average a week, which isn't bad for a small YouTuber just starting out. So yeah. So let me see. Yeah, so that was pretty cool to see that I'm growing about 2 subscribers every week. It's not bad for, it's pretty much like, I guess you count it, since I post twice a week, as having a view for every video, because I do 2 a week, so I got an average of 2 subscribers. So I guess that's not, I guess you could think of it that way, which is kind of cool. So yeah. But if you guys hop on here, then I can answer some questions. And if you are watching, let me know in the live chat to that side. And yeah, I can answer your questions about YouTube, or we can just chat. You could ask me stuff, random stuff, and I'll try to answer, or anything like that. So yeah. So I'm wondering, okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you guys the new info because yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. So the new info is that on my channel, or on my videos, when you go into my more recent ones, I will have a link to where you can fill out this form and let me know what days and times are best for you to watch videos and live streams. So I'm going to have a link to that. It's through Google Forms, and it's not something like super shady. I'm not asking for like your email or anything. It's just totally random. So it's just going to be kind of a poll to see, maybe find a different day to upload and see if that helps my channel better. So that's just something I'm doing to kind of help my channel maybe along. So yeah. So that was the new info. I know it's like, oh, not super big or anything, but that's just something that I wanted to share with you guys to give you an update on the channel, since I do live chats pretty regularly. So yeah. So I think I'm going to keep this around, let me see, probably around like 15 minutes. So yeah, and I'm doing videos every Wednesday and Friday. Sorry guys, it's kind of bad lighting in here. Not that helps some. Does a little bit, but yeah, that's okay. I'll fix it next time. But so yeah, I upload twice a week. I am rethinking designing my channel banner because it's a little, I just put new videos every week, and I should be more descriptive on that so you guys know actually what time, or what days, what days I should upload, instead of just saying like new uploads every week, and you're like, okay, that's like 7 days a week. That's pretty much any time I want, which is not true, because I upload on Wednesdays and Fridays. So I need to put that on there so it's clear to you guys when you guys can view it, and also what at what time or what day that you can do it. Sorry, I'm like fumbling over my words right now. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah. So let me see here. So yeah, I'm rethinking doing the banner. Yeah. So will redesign that in my software of choice, which I'm not gonna answer because I want you guys to view a video that might be next week. Because I don't want to give that away in case I do end up doing a video on that. I try to be consistent on my channel to where I upload every Wednesday and Friday. So it's proven to be a challenge to do it twice a week, but I'm making it. So yeah, it's a little tough, but I'm kind of getting used to it. So that's good. So if you guys are here, let me know in the comment section to that side. I'm sorry. Or whatever side, if you're on mobile or whatever, just find the live chat. And you guys probably know where it is because you guys watch YouTube a lot, I assume. Because I doubt I'm like the first person you've ever watched do a live stream or something. So yeah. So if you guys let me know there, and you can ask me some questions, and that way I can answer them to the best of my ability. So I don't know if I have, too much more to say. This is more kind of like the question time, I guess. So yeah. You guys feel free to answer, and I'll just be sitting here waiting, which is totally fine. Yeah. So I have about 3 more minutes until I'll go off. But yeah, so it talks about maybe redesigning my channel and the Google Forms to where you guys can check out the, hang on just a minute. On Google Forms, I made a form for you guys to fill out to where you can see what days are best for you guys. I know when to better upload on what days. So, and also what times videos and live streams. There's like 3 of them. And also what topic you guys want to see more of, maybe, or just kind of, I just want to see who's interested in what the majority of my audience likes and what they don't like. So yeah. Hang on, my thing says, okay, there we go. We're back on. I hope I'm getting good connection out here. I get like awful reception out here. I like live in the boonies, so oh man. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Hey, somebody's on here. Hello. So you can comment in the live chat to ask any questions about YouTube, the YouTube algorithm, how comments work, how I get views, how you get watch time, how you get pretty much whatever you want to know about YouTube or Blender or 3D sort of stuff. I don't know a whole lot about other programs. And Premiere Pro, which is what I used to edit, which you guys will see on Friday. Man, I should have said that. That kind of spoils it. Oh my goodness. My phone just fell. Sorry. Okay, so if you guys have any questions, let me know in the live chat. What is Eklek Studios? Eklek Studios is my channel where I learn within both of those apps. That's what I try to deliver to you guys, and I hope it comes across well and helpful to you. So that's what Eklek Studio is. Now, I don't know if you're wondering where the name came from, because the name came from somewhere like totally random. It was actually it was like a domain name that no one was using. And I was like, cool, I'll use that because it was interesting and no one else has that on YouTube. So I thought a unique name where maybe I could like rank in search with that name, and also like the hashtag I use above the videos. So yeah, that's what Eklek Studio is. Comment to the side if you guys are on here or have any more questions about the YouTube algorithm or how YouTube works, or anything you want to ask me about YouTube, because I've been doing a lot of research and stuff about how YouTube works and how to do your channel, and you can also ask me how to use like TubeBuddy, like the free version, which is a browser extension that you can install for looking at your YouTube analytics, and it'll help you like keyword research so that you can uh, rank in SEO, which is search engine optimization, which means that if you search like, I don't know, like blueberry cupcake recipes and your video is the first one to come on there or in like the top page or the top few, like 3 or 5 or 10, then that means that mostly it's 5, but that means that you rank in search, which is SEO, search engine optimization. What is a YouTube algorithm? So the YouTube algorithm is YouTube's algorithm. I'm sure you've guessed. But essentially what that does is it goes through, so it's for channels and it pushes videos out there. That's pretty much all it does, is to push videos out there. That's what videos or what YouTube is all about. And if you do the right stuff on your channel and your videos, you can rank in search and be on the suggested banner, like on the side of videos when you're watching a video, and also on the home page, which is super important because like most people see it. But also there's a lot of factors that go into it, like impressions or how many times your video is shown like on the home page. And then there's impressions click-through rate, which means that how many people thought that that thumbnail or whatever was enticing and they clicked on it, then that's called a click-through or a click-through rate, which is like CTR if you've heard any people talk about that. So when they say that, then you can see it on your channel analytics. If you go under like on a video and you go into, I think it's reach or engagement. I think it's reach, but anyway, so yeah, those are impressions, and then you guys know what views are. And views don't necessarily mean subscribers, but if viewers see a video that interests them, then they might consider subscribing. So views can definitely turn into subscribers, but you don't get like, oh, 1 view is like 1 subscribers. So yeah, and that's a ton of stuff. How many people, like how long, which is called like watch time, how long people are watching your videos, the watch time in hours, or I think you can sort it by minutes if you like go further into it. Like if you click on see more, it'll also show you how many subscribers you get, like the total, and also how many you've gotten in like 28 days, which you can change that to like 7 days or 90 days or a year or like 2020 or August or July or June, different months and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's the YouTube algorithm is. It's really important to figure out that, and also look into your analytics. And if you guys are on here, please comment on the side. That way I know you're on, because it shows 2 people are on here, but I only see 1 person commenting. So I want to make sure that I can answer any of your guys' questions about YouTube, Blender, or Premiere Pro, which is basically YouTube animation or post-production. What made you want to start a channel? Well, for like the longest time, probably like over a year or 2 years, I wanted to start one. I always loved watching like YouTube tutorials, and I thought that was so cool. And then about like a year or so ago, I started looking more into it, and like watching a lot of videos on like how to start one from like scratch, and also how to like what are impressions or click-through rate, or like analytics, or how do you even start one, how do you even create a channel. So yeah, that's what made me want to start one. I wanted to start one for a long time to help people with like animation or post-production, and just to as a way to also maybe make money in the future. So yeah, that's why I wanted to start a channel. If you guys are on here, please be sure to comment on the live chat, and I can answer your guys' questions about YouTube and Premiere Pro, which is post-production, or video editing. It's a video editor I use, which is what you guys will see on Friday, and that's what my video is going to be about on Friday. By the way, I'm getting ahead of myself. Also Blender, which is animation, so I can answer any questions you guys have about that. So yeah, I lost my train of thought. What I was going to say. Oh, also, I did a premiere this morning, which is my first ever premiere, which is super cool. So yeah, and that went out this morning at 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. So yeah, and okay, what is the best version of Premiere? Well, the newest one. I mean, that's always the newest one, unless there's a new one that like has like bad bugs or like fixes that are like really bad to get it like through, but they're always constantly updating it, so you don't really have that problem. They stay on top of it because a lot of people use it. It's by Adobe, so yeah. So the best version is Premiere Pro CC 2020, and I have the Creative Cloud membership, which is like $69 a month, which you guys will also figure out more in depth on Friday. So yeah, that's the best version, always the newest version, unless it has a lot of problems. So I guess do your research, to see if it has any like bug problems, but a lot of times they'll fix that. They do their ones in between, but those are like the big yearly updates. Like 2020, whenever they're by a year, they release in November, around that time, at the end of programs. Well, that's up to how much you use with them. I mean, of course, you don't want to get like a terrible, crappy, like $300 computer, or probably not do it on like a Microsoft Surface Go, just because, I mean, I don't know. You probably could do it on a Surface Go and have pretty good results, because of how much they've progressed in computer hardware and stuff, which is crazy. So it just depends on how much you use it. Like if you're doing like really large files or like heavy graphics, or you have like 4K or 8K video, then it's definitely gonna like slow down, or also 2K videos. So, I mean, it really just depends. I have a MacBook Pro 2020, or sorry, not 2020, 2016, 13-inch. So yeah. How long is rendering time on Blender? That varies with every single render. Like every project that you have, it has a different render time, or every scene. Like it's not going to be the same for each scene, because each scene has maybe more movement or more objects in the scene. So it's just going to vary on how much things you have in there, or how much motion, or also if you have like ambient occlusion, or like bloom, which is like a glow, or like different like special add-on effects that can also take longer. It also depends on like your rig. Well, actually, no, it doesn't depend on that. I mean, that's just kind of like the speed of when like you're using it. Anyway, but yeah, it just depends on the scene pretty much. So I don't know how well you guys can hear me, or how well the quality is, but yeah, because I didn't bring my headphones this time. The ones with like the microphone that's like right here. So yeah, that's how long Blender is. Feel free to ask any more questions in the live chat on the side. I'll be happy to answer them the best I can. So yeah, so that's what rendering time on Blender is just, that's how long it takes. Which there's same with like Premiere Pro. There can be a render time, a long render time on there as well. So in the same thing, depends on if you have like 4K video, or it's got heavy graphics, because it's gotta take those frame rates and render each frame of the frame rate. So yeah, so it's just rendering frames, but it can do it fast or slow depending on if you have like heavy video, like quality, like 8K or something crazy, or like 4K, yeah, as opposed to like 720p or 1080p. So Yeah. So chat if you got them on the side or down below after this is over, and I'll be sure to answer your questions the best I can. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this live stream. Thank you guys for coming on here. It's been really fun. I'll probably do one tomorrow, which is Thursday, August 20th. And also I'll probably do one on Friday, which is August 21st. So yeah, thank you guys for coming on here, and it was a lot of fun. So I'll see you guys next time or on my video on Friday. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.